and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, episode number 64. Today is Friday. I'm coming to you from Finland, from my craft room here in the Finnish countryside, and I will be talking about my crafts, mostly about knitting, a bit of crochet and spinning as well today, so get comfy and let's begin. I'm wearing my beautiful granny square cardigan. I just came from work and I changed especially for you because I had my shabby yarn dyeing clothes because I had a dye day today and I'm a bit tired and then I'm not feeling very well, and I first thought not to record at all, but then I had a cup of coffee. I sat down for a moment and decided that this is real life. I come as I am and I still want to talk to you because it's been 2 weeks. Yeah. I haven't had an regular episode in 2 weeks. I did a week of spring vlogs. You'll have to excuse me. It's Friday and it's late afternoon. It's already 5 and basically evening. We're in Finland. 5 o'clock is evening. But I still wanted to talk to you today. So let's just try to make it work. Let's talk about what I'm wearing today first, because I'm wearing my beautiful, beautiful granny square cardigan that you saw last time in the last regular episode. If you didn't watch spring vlogs, then that's the previous episode. Yeah, I showed this and I love it. It just makes me happy. This cardigan makes me so happy that I can't believe there is no pattern for it. I improvised. I just crocheted these granny squares and then I put them together and then I added knitted ribbing all around and it was fun. It was a fun little project, but I bet you can find a ton of granny square cardigans out there. Mine just has a lot of mohair and that's why maybe it's a bit different. And then I have these very fun earrings. They are by Crazy Granny Designs, a Finnish maker, Finnish artist. And I think they just go so well. Yeah, these were my Easter earrings. They just give me spring Easter vibes. But yeah, that's about my clothes. And then I have a very, very simple linen dress underneath. Let's go to finished objects, right? Right. I'm sorry if I'm a bit rusty. It feels like forever, but it's only been 2 weeks from my previous episode, regular episode, and so many things have happened in between. So many things that I hope I can cover most of them, and if I forget something, we will talk about it next time. And I just realized I forgot to tell you that you can find me on Instagram as Kettonits, and on Ravelry as Kettonits. And then I also have a Ko-fi account and Patreon, and there you can find me as Finnish Knitting Stories. And everything I talk about, I try to link in the description box down below. And if you have some questions, you can always leave a comment or email me or contact me on Instagram. I'm most active there. Okay, let's go to finished objects. I kind of have 4, but none of them are really fully finished. They are finished the knitting part is finished, but I have not blocked them. But I wanted to show them anyways. And the one that is fully finished, I don't have it with me because they are the socks that I knit for our son. And he's wearing them right now as we speak. He's in his room playing and he's wearing the socks. I could not get them off him, so I will insert a footage while we talk. When he got them, he did a little happy dance. He got them for Easter and he was very happy for his very, very bright and cheerful green socks. So that was my first finished object. My second finished object is ready, but it's not blocked and the fringe is not cut. If you watched my spring vlogs, you have seen that I finished it. I will show it quickly, very quickly anyways, before the blocking, and then I'll show it again when it's blocked. I just did not have energy to deal with this beautiful beast. This is my Advent knit. Yeah, I know it's April, but it's done. It's done. Better late than never, right? And there is no rules. You can finish it next December, maybe. There is no rules that you have to finish it in that same December. Can be a year later or two. It doesn't really matter. It's not a competition. Knitting police won't come to your door and say, ay, 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 you should finish your advent knit. Just go with the feeling. Yeah, so mine is now finished. My last advent knit. My other advent knit is right there. That's the beautiful blanket by Helen Stewart that I finished. It's right there. But this was my second advent knit that I knit with a swap advent, scrappy advent that we did a swap with some other podcasters, and I got a package from Annina from Anni Juuti Knits, and yeah, I told her that I want to knit something with all, like an advent project, probably a shawl. She was telling me, oh, they are probably not very cohesive, but I said, doesn't matter, we'll make it work. We'll make it work, and look, I did. And I think the colors look beautiful together. I don't know. To me, they look great. I knew I wouldn't have enough of scraps for a fully scrappy shawl, so I did the version where one half is fully scrappy and another half is semi-scrappy, which means that I used a solid yarn in these stripes in between the scrappy stripes. And the pattern is Anisidora by Lindsay Fowler. I think I forgot to mention that, yes. And actually, I thought it would be a smallish shawl, but it's huge. It's huge because probably I'm a loose knitter. I'm a loose knitter, but you already know that if you're not new here. So my shawls are always big. And when I block it, then I will cut the fringe even. Now it's all over the place. Yeah, the good part about this scrappy shawl is that you don't need to weave in the ends because you just cut it into a fringe. Perfect. It's a perfect project if you hate weaving in those ends. Who's with me? I don't like that. So, yeah. So this is my beautiful scrappy Anisidora. And the solid yarn that I used was from my stash. It was just some drops, baby merino in like beige. I don't remember the color number. It's either 17 or 23. Because one is light beige and another one is dark beige, and I don't remember which one is which. So one of those, the lighter one, and I love it. It's beautiful. I'll show you. It has that little, I don't know, star, snowflake stitch there in between, and I love it. It was a bit hard on my hands to knit those, but I took my time with it. That's why it got finished in April. But nobody cares. Or did I finish it in March already? No, it was April. Sure, it was April. It was this month, I think. So, here is my second finished object for today. And my third finished object is also a shawl. And it's by Stephen West. Hello, all fellow Stephen West pattern fans and lovers. And it's dotted race. It's dotted race. I don't know why I haven't knit it, because I have the book. I have the West Knits, Best Knits, two first books. The first that has shawls in it, and the second one that has sweaters and, yeah, sweaters. So this was in the first book, but you can also buy the pattern separately. And I knitted in my own yarns because this will be a sampler for when I go to yarny events. This is 150 grams of yarn even. My point was just to prove that you don't need much yarn to make a beautiful shawl, that even 150 grams of hand-dyed is enough, and this has not been blocked yet. Once I block it, it's gonna grow into a good medium-sized shawl, because I thought, oh, it's gonna be a little baby shawl. It's not, because Mr. Westnitz knows how to design a really good shawl with the minimum amount of yarn. His small shawls are not really small. They are good mid-sized shawls. And yeah, dotted race and my own hand-dyed. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, I will block it and it's gonna go live in my yarn store. If you're new here, my day job is a yarn shop. I have a little yarn shop here in Finland, and I dye my own yarn. Yeah, one more. Have you noticed something new around here already? Have you? I'll move away. Look. In my spring vlogs, I said that I still have a winter pillow there, Christmassy pillow. And now look. Oh my god, that's so bright in the screen. I don't know why it's so bright. It's not that bright in real life. I crocheted a cushion cover. Very quick with my DK scraps. I had some DK scraps still left from this cardigan, because here I used a bit of my DK scraps. And now I took the last ones. That's why they are not full rows. There you can see I just used whatever I had. And it's almost ready because I'm missing buttons in the bottom. I'll add 2 buttons here that it would stay closed. And then this is ready. How cool is that? I crocheted it in 2 evenings. Just a giant granny square, and then I used the same join as you go method around it. And oh my god, this was so easy. This was so easy. I don't know why I haven't made these before. Now I'm very tempted to do more cushions for our living room. Yeah, I didn't do full rounds because I just went with the amount of yarn I had. So just a little happy cushion here for my knitting chair. It fits there, right? I love it. Okay. Those were all my finished objects, except I also finished a skein of yarn. I spun a skein of yarn during the Easter holiday. Kat from Lake House Mood sent me beautiful raw lags last year. And I've been saving them for some special occasion. And then I decided that, okay, I'm going to count down to Easter. And I was opening 2 bags a day. They were packed in a little cute, very colorful paper bags. And then I was opening and spinning 2 of them a day. And I made beautiful skein of yarn. It was like 118 grams. You can probably see it on the screen now. I'm inserting the footage because I have already knit it up. And I will show you now what I have made with that yarn and some other yarn as well. Because of course 120 grams is not that much. You can't make a garment. And I wanted to make a garment. I even tried to spin it. You're wondering, what is that? This is my summer top. My future summer top. So, Mystic Square by James and Watts. By Mr. James Watts. And if you're not familiar with the pattern, it's this modular knit where you start with a rectangle in the middle and then you knit around it by just eating up those stitches and joining bits together, and it was so much fun. You can knit it in no-raw yarn, you can knit it in any yarn, you can even make a scrappy version, and hand-dyed yarn is perfect for this project because you can play with the tension, you can use different thickness of yarn, and this front panel is made with that special skein that I spun with the Lake House Mood raw lags. Here it is. This is so much fun. That's the front. I'm still not sure am I making right size, but this is size medium. I should have probably gone with large, but I went with medium, and I hope it will block out a bit bigger than it is now. So that's the front. That's the front. And then, of course, I only had a little bit left from that skein, but I had a whole basket of little minis that I spun with Lake House Mood advent calendar that I purchased 2 years ago. Not this last Christmas, but one before. I had a fiber calendar and I spun them up, and I have used a few in my other project, but most of them were still here, and now I have used almost half of them for another half of my Mystic Square. I still haven't decided which one will be the backside, but I don't think I need to decide. I think I can just wear it either way. I don't think there is a clear front or back. We will see. But this is the other side. And it's crazy, and I love it. I love it because it's really handspun. Yeah, so one side will be pink and another side will be like purple, yellow, green, whatever I could find that was same thickness and more or less in the matchy colors. I know this looks crazy, but that's what we're going for, right? It's a handspun. It can be a bit a bit different. But then I found this skein. I could not remember how old it was. I spun it probably a very long time ago. It is merino. It feels like merino. Definitely. And then once I seam these these two, they look like rags, but they will be very pretty. I promise you, they will be pretty when I join them together and block them. When I seam these together, I still need to pick up for the sleeves and do the ribbing around. And I was thinking to tie it all together with this. I think it will look nice. What do you think? I think it will be lovely if I add this yarn. It should title. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I know it. Yeah. I'm brave enough to wear this. Come on. I wear my neons. I wear all kind of wacky outfits. That's just part of fun. Yeah. Don't be afraid to wear colorful clothes. Life is too short anyways. And people will judge anyways for other things as well. So just wear whatever you want. You have my permission to wear whatever you want. So yes, that was my mystic square, and I would need to seam it together. Not my favorite part, but there is not much of seaming. I will just mattress stitch it together and then pick up all around and make the ribbing and sleeves and whatever else needs to be done. Probably should read pattern till the end. Okay, then I wanted to update you on my blanket. You haven't seen it for a while, and I haven't worked on it too. Not much progress has been made. There. This is my spiked granny stitch blanket that I'm knitting with yarn leftovers. That's why it is what it is color-wise. And I was here last time, and in 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks, I think. I didn't show it last time, did I? Yeah, I managed to get this far. Not very far. I'm behind, but it's a blanket, doesn't even count as whip. Remember, blankets don't count as whips. So, yeah, I'm not in a hurry with it. So that's just my blanket I'm working on, but I wanted to share. I have made a teeny bit of progress on it. And then I have a new cast on. Because why not? Summer is coming. I should start working on summer knits, and I also needed a sample for my store, and I cast on another Lento sweater by Jonna Hietala. That was in Laina magazine. I keep forgetting which number. I want to say 11, but it might be some other number. I think it was 11. Anyway, you can buy it separately. That pattern is available for purchase separately. Lento. I have knit a few. I have knit a fair share of Lento sweaters before, and I just love it. That's why I'm knitting another one. It lives in my Happy Gnome bag by Bertie and Puppet. Hi Jill, if you're watching. Love your bags, as always. Go check out Jill's Etsy store. She's in the UK and she makes the most awesome bags. I'm a big fan. This is not a sponsored ad. I really love Jill's bags. Yes, so a Lento sweater. You can see, woof, that's a bright one. And that's my summer Lento. And it's a new yarn base that I'm testing. It's my hand-dyed yarn. It's very exciting because it's a boucle. It's a mix of silk and merino wool. And it's heavenly soft. And it's just so, so lovely. I'm obsessed with this color. I've been obsessed with this color for a long time. I think you can tell, right? And I'm now making... I don't know, can you see that it's boucle, or is it blowing out because of the color? It's not as crazy bright as it looks in the screen. Here is a little yarn bit that... How do I show it to you? Because it's now going to focus on my face. Let's hide my face. It's a little boucle yarn. And this is one skein. Here I have separated for the sleeves. This is one skein of it. So I'm planning to knit a whole sweater with 2 skeins of yarn. How cool is that? And this is a size bigger than I would normally knit because I wanted it really, really loose. It is a tad see-through, but it's a summer sweater, so I wanted it very, very light. And I think silk will do its job and it will keep it very, very light. I'm obsessed with this. With this base, it is a pricey base. And it doesn't hold ribbing very well. And first I thought, should I take it back and re-knit the neckline? But then I tried it on and it's perfect for summer sweater. I don't want it any tighter. My other Lento sweaters have way tighter neckline. And this one is very, very loose and open. And I actually love it. I love it. And first I thought maybe I should add some elastic in there or take it back and re-knit it, and I just decided to leave it. I just decided to leave it very loose and open, and it's gonna be great. So I have a new Lento coming. I just started it last weekend when we were visiting in-laws, and it just it's flying off my needles because these are some huge needles. I want to say these are 6mm or 6.5. These are some huge needles, you can see. Yeah, at the very loose gauge, but that's how Lento is knit. And I'm not holding this together with anything. I'm just one yarn. But Boucle is filling all the holes and spaces, and I love it. So I'm gonna be knitting on this, I think, this weekend. I will try to see. Actually, I'm working tomorrow, but yeah. Those are all my whips for today. I don't have anything else. And what else could we talk about? We could talk about Happy Mail. I have been absolutely spoiled with Happy Mail. I don't know, like, I have shed a couple of tears over the Happy Mail because I don't think I have ever got that much attention from people in my life. Like, and so lovely gifts and so thoughtful and so personally for me. And I want to thank every one of you that sends me messages and little gifts and who sends me pictures of something that you saw a knitted creature or some cool sweater and you thought about me, and everybody who's gifting me patterns and supporting me on Ko-fi, and to my patrons, you are the most wonderful people. And then some of you surprise me with the mail. That's absolutely, that's insane. You're just as crazy as I am. We are same kind of crazy, and I love it. I love it, and I'm so grateful for having you in my life. I'm gonna share a couple of special things that I have got. Arlene, I asked for permission. I'm allowed to mention Arlene from the United States, who sent me this hot pad. It's a double knit. It's absolutely beautiful. And then she told me that she keeps it on her armchair and she sticks like needles in there or like whatever she needs, and it's brilliant. I'm keeping it here, and I've been sticking my cable needles and everything. It's just so lovely. Then there was a little coaster as well that's now in Sophia's bunny house. I did not bring it because I can't disturb the ecosystem there. It's in the bunny house. Once it goes in, it doesn't come out. And yeah, I've been also making a couple of things for Sophia and for Franny. Did you notice Franny says hi? Franny has been getting new things as well, but I did not show those. And then Arlene made me earrings, fox earrings. I don't have them here with me. And some beautiful stitch markers. There I have them all. There is a little teacup, and I have earrings with this fox. It's so lovely. And then there was included very sweet letter which says the teacup story. And I loved it so much because these little things make my heart happy. And these are adorable. I love stitch markers. Thank you, Arlene. I very much appreciate your beautiful gift. And then I had another yarn package from anonymous sender, and that was very special, and I was just so overwhelmed receiving it, and I'm still lost for words. And I don't know what have I done to deserve all of this, but I just feel so grateful and so, yeah, I have this imposter syndrome. I think that's what it's called, when you feel like, yeah, I'm, yeah. um, Thank you guys. You're just making my life better, even when it sucks, when it really sucks. Like these last 2 weeks have been up and down. I've had very good days. Let's go to knit and chat. We're slowly sliding into knit and chat. I'm gonna be talking about personal life now. So if you're not interested in that, thank you for watching the knitting content, and I will see you next time. And if you're interested in my personal life, I could share a couple of snippets from that. Oh, well. So yeah, past 2, actually 3 weeks have been up and down, very good days, and then horrible days. And I don't know, it's just, I think that's just how the normal life is. But first I was unwell. Yeah, after I recorded that 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I'm lost in time. I got really unwell, and I was unwell whole weekend. I think I had some kind of flu. It was not allergies. I had the flu. And then when I got better, we had a great week in there in between. I was recording some spring vlogs. And then just before the Easter holiday, Sophia got very, very unwell. We thought she had food poisoning from school. First it felt like she has some stomach bug, but nobody else got sick. So yeah, she said that she felt bad after eating at school, and I don't know. No. Yeah, school said that they don't know if any other of the kids were unwell, but Sophia was really, really sick, and for many days. Like it took several days for her to recover, and we were very worried. We almost went to the hospital because she wasn't eating, or yeah. Then we got her some electrolytes, had to drive all over the town to find them. Every pharmacy was out. First of all, most of the pharmacies were closed because Easter. And the ones that were open were out of those kiddie drinks with electrolytes. And we managed to find some. And then she drank, and then she got better. Anyways, we had a very stressful Easter. Yeah, because I did not cook. I did not cook anything special because Sophia wasn't eating anyways, and it felt a bit weird sitting down without her. I cooked some for my husband and our son, and I was not in the mood of eating anything neither. But then she felt better on Easter Sunday, and we did an egg hunt, and the kids had a lot of fun. They got little gifts from the Easter bunny. Yeah, just some handmade things. Socks. Socks. They got socks, and Sophia got the little things for her bunny house. Yeah, and then basically, yeah, I've been also stressed a lot because of my work. I have some technical issues with my web store still, blah, blah, blah. Not interesting. And I've been trying to change platforms, and it's not as smooth as I wanted it to be. There are some technical difficulties. I've been working on that. I've been working on building a new web store at night, and then working during the day in the shop. And dyeing yarn because I lost Monday. It was free. I did not go to work. I was at home with the kids and family, and we visited in-laws on Monday because we could not go for Easter. Are you even following this? I think I'm talking so fast. 3 cups of coffee today. 3 cups of coffee. Slow down, woman. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you everything. I'm trying to fit 2 weeks in half an hour. So what else? Yeah. And then beginning of the week was really great. I have a wonderful helper for a while in my store. A young woman. She's lovely. She's fantastic. She's coming to help me. For a while. Yeah, for a couple of months. And yeah. And then on Wednesday, I was having shop open, and it was already evening, and I was feeling a bit shaky. I felt very unwell. I got horrible headache. My husband came to the rescue. He came to pick me up, and together with Sophia, they came to store. And I came home. I I went to rest on the sofa and I fell asleep. And then somewhere at night I moved to the bed and basically I slept for the next 36 hours with, yeah, on and off. I had very low blood pressure and terrible headache, and it knocked me out for I don't know. I just could not. I was not functional. I was not functional human being. But then I woke up this morning and I was all right, and my blood pressure was still not good, but much better than than yesterday. Yesterday it was so low that I have never seen it that low. It happens to me a few times a year because I have naturally low blood pressure. I want to knit and I don't have anything here with me because I ran out of yarn on my lento. Okay, I will just talk to you quickly and yeah, so I lost another day this week just being unwell and out of order. And then today I tried to catch up and dye some more yarn and ship off the packages that, yeah, the orders, and well, that's shortly about 2 weeks around here. So yeah, it's like a roller coaster, up and down, but generally everything is great. Everybody is well today, and we're heading into weekend. I have a work day tomorrow. I'm going to dye more yarn tomorrow because I lost 2 days this week, and I'm on a schedule because again I promised people some yarn and I need to deliver because this woman doesn't give up. Yeah, sometimes it's a bit hard to run this one woman show, but now I have a helper and it's so exciting. Yeah, she's not coming in every day, but this week she was there 3 days and it's been fantastic help. We got so much done together that I can't believe. She's been my savior. I'm very grateful for having this person in my life, even for a short while. Yeah, she's still a customer, but now she's also a helper. Yeah, she's studying and she needs a practice place, and she's helping me here in my store now. Yeah. I don't know, do I have anything else? Probably a lot of things have happened, but I made very brief notes when I came back from work, and we're losing light here. I think the sun is going to be setting soon. It's already behind the forest. You can see a bit here, not much here. Yeah, I think I'm forgetting something, but probably we can talk about it next time. I have a lot of things on my mind, and my mind is racing today because I'm just very excited to finally record an episode. I wanted to record last week, but Sophia was so unwell that I could not leave her. So yeah, I hope you have been well. Tell me in the comments how have you been? How have you been? What are you working on? Did you do something special on Easter? If you celebrated, yeah. In Finland, we celebrated Easter last weekend. Oh, and I want to wish happy Easter to my Ukrainian friends that will be celebrating this weekend, because part of Ukraine celebrated last weekend and part is still celebrating this weekend. It depends which church they belong to, but I know that it's around half and half probably, or maybe less people this week, but there is still some. I know there is still some that will celebrate this weekend, and happy Easter to you. If you're watching and celebrating this weekend. Yeah, I think nothing else. Completely blank. So I'm gonna say goodbye for today, and I will make better notes next time, and we will talk about more things, but take care and enjoy your weekend. Do a lot of crafting if you can, or maybe you have already started gardening season. We still have snow on the ground, but I can almost see my garden, and not this weekend yet. Maybe next weekend I can do a bit of cleanup there, but yeah, still too much snow there in my little garden plot. Okay, now I'm gonna say goodbye. I was happy to see you here, and I will see you next time. Heippa!